everyone. So we have seen what are all the neurotic disorders in last class. So I am going to discuss one by one. So the first one is a anxiety disorder. So under this generalized anxiety disorder will come, panic disorder will come. Let's see what is this anxiety disorder. So anxiety is a universal human experience. Anxiety is an unpleasant emotion and it is the base for most of the stress related and psychosomatic disorders. Anxiety is the basic symptom of many neurotic disorders. Not only neurotic disorders, see, psychosomatic disorders. A person, if he is going with any health issue, a person who got failure, a person who got rejected, a person with so many worries, unemployment, fear. So the cause might be anything. The person will go through this anxiety. But if he is going in depth, like severe form to the prolonged period, so that will be termed as anxiety. Let's see what is this generalized anxiety disorder. As the name implies, it is characterized by a general persistent anxiety of at least 6 months duration. Anxiety is an unpleasant emotion and is base for most of this stress related to psychosomatic disorder and at least 6 months duration. Manifested by motor tension, autonomic hyperactivity, apprehensive expectations and vigilance. So this long term anxiety is called free floating anxiety. It has no obvious source. The physical and psychological signs and symptoms present in this condition. ये जनरलाइज्ड एंग्जाइटी डिसऑर्डर एटलीस्ट 6 महीने तक रहता है, जिसके अंदर मोटर टेंशन, हाइपर एक्टिविटी associated with long term anxiety, which is called as free floating anxiety. Let's see what are all the risk factors. Family members with an anxiety disorder. अगरचे फैमिली में पेरेंट्स या ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स इफ़ दे सफ़र्ड विथ एंग्जाइटी, वो लोग को एंग्जाइटी डिसऑर्डर है, सो देर माइट बी ए चांसेस, देर माइट बी ए रिस्क. इंक्रीज इन स्ट्रेस. अ पर्सन हु इज़ सफरिंग विथ सो लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेस, बहुत सारा स्ट्रेस है डे टू डे लाइफ में, तो वो लोग को भी चांसेस है कि ये एंग्जाइटी होने की. एक्सपोजर टू फिजिकल एंड इमोशनल ट्रॉमा. फिजिकल अब्यूज़ और इमोशनल ट्रॉमा. सपोज चाइल्डहुड से अगर से फिज़िकली अब्यूज़ हो रहा है या इमोशनली अब्यूज़ हो रहा है, बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है, सो लैटर आने वाले दिनों में देर माइट बी ए चांसेस, ये रिस्क हो सकते हैं. और अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, पॉवर्टी, ड्रग अब्यूज़, these are all also will cause this neurotic disorder. So यहाँ पर मेनली फिजिकल सिम्टम्स और साइकोलॉजिकल सिम्टम्स दिखाई देते हैं जनरलाइज्ड एंग्जाइटी डिसऑर्डर में. फिजिकल सिम्टम्स नथिंग बट बॉडीली, वट एवर लाइक कार्डियोवास्कुलर, respiratory and gastrointestinal, genitourinary, nervous system, musculoskeletal system. So here cardiovascular system, under this tachycardia, chest pain, palpitation, dropped beats, flushing, fainting, ये सारा कार्डियोवास्कुलर सिस्टम में आता है. नेक्स्ट इज रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम है. वेनेवर कभी भी एंग्जाइटी है तो द पर्सन विल बी इन डिस्निया, डिफ़िकल्टी इन ब्रीथिंग, यॉर्निंग, चॉकिंग, साइंग, ये कॉमन सिम्टम्स हैं. gastrointestinal system. अंडर दिस ड्राई माउथ डिस्पेप्सिया, मतलब ज़्यादा पानी पीने का मन होना, डिस्पेप्सिया, प्यास ज़्यादा लगना, butterflies in the stomach, nausea, abdominal pain, diarrhea. So this comes under gastrointestinal system. Sorry, genitourinary system. In this, frequency of urination, hesitation, or sexual dysfunction can be seen. Nervous system. So tension, headache, blurring of vision, tinnitus, sweating, tremors, dilated pupils, जो भी एंग्जाइटी में हम लोग महसूस करते हैं, सो सिस्टम वाइज यहाँ पर हम लोग देख रहे हैं. सो दिस कैन बी सी. एंड फाइनल मस्कुलोस्केलेटल सिस्टम. जैसे कि मैंने बताया कि बॉडीली पेन्स कंप्लीट करते हैं, एक्स, पेन्स, टीथ क्लेंचिंग, क्रॉनिक जर्क. सो दिस आर ऑल द फिजिकल symptoms. Let's see psychological symptoms. बॉडीली जो कंप्लेंट है, बॉडीली सिम्टम्स, फिजिकल सिम्टम्स हमने देख लिया है. लेट्स सी साइकोलॉजिकल. एंग्शियस मूड, worry, fear, inability to get relaxed, feeling of being unable to cope, feeling restless, depersonalization, they cannot understand what personality they are. Initial insomnia can be seen, मतलब lack of sleep, nightmares, bad dreams. So these are the psychological symptoms. So this is about the generalized anxiety disorder. Let's see what is panic disorder. Panic disorders are sudden attack of intense fear or discomfort and terror. This is characterized by fear and subsequent attempt to avoid specific object or situation. This is the sudden attack, unexpected thing, where the patient feel terror, discomfort. The patient experiences horrifying and threatening experiences, usually occur without warning. सडन अटैक होना फियर का, एकदम से डर जाना. सो हियर द सिम्टम्स are like anxiety, fear of dying, losing control, depersonalization, derealization, what is happening they don't know, suddenly increased heart rate, dizziness they can feel, sweating, trembling, dyspnea, and GI disorders. सडनली कोई एक आदमी, एक इंसान को सडन अटैक होता है विदाउट वार्निंग, एक हादसा जैसा होता है. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट द पर्सन कैन नॉट एबल टू कम आउट विद दैट सिचुएशन. सो दैट इज पैनिक डिसऑर्डर. सो एथियोलॉजी, व्हाट हैपन्स, वो फियर से क्या होता है, व्हाट इज द एथियोलॉजी. फर्स्ट वन इज mainly mostly genetic, more frequently genetic. Here I did not mention, there is a genetic also, more frequent among relatives of patients with this condition. Next is the biochemical. So biochemical, like disturbances in the neurotransmitter like noradrenaline, serotonin, and GABA, it may cause the anxiety. GABA is a gamma aminobutyric acid. So when there are disturbances in this neurotransmitter, then this panic disorder will occur. And psychological. So if there is intrapsychic conflict, as I discussed in neurotic में मैंने आपको already बताया था, and maladaptive learning. If there is any maladaptive learning, due to that from childhood onwards they avoid certain situation, they get fear. So this can cause this panic disorders. So this is about the panic and generalized anxiety disorder. Let's see the management of generalized anxiety disorder. Drug management. Benzodiazepine, that is 5 to 15 mg, chlorodiazepoxide 10 to 30 mg, alprazolam 3 mg per day, 0.5 to 3 mg per day, lorazepam that is 1 to 3 mg per day, flurazepam 10 to 30 mg per day, and buspirone 10 to 30 mg per day. By physician's order, we must administer this. So these are the drug therapy or drug treatment for the anxiety disorder. And sometimes they use beta blockers also, that is propranolol 20 to 120 mg per day. It will be useful for reducing physical symptoms. As I said that there are physical symptoms also. Next, psychological method. How we can give psychological therapies. First, counseling and guidance, crisis intervention, relaxation exercises, group therapy, yoga and meditation. With this, we can completely prevent and treat the neurotic disorder. Whenever in day-to-day life, if anyone feels anxiety, stress, they must go for yoga, meditation. If it is becoming severe, then they have to go for counseling. So this is about the anxiety disorder. Hope you have understood. If you have any doubt,